I'm gonna drop a bomb. I don't have. I'm not doing air horns.
Right.
This is crazy. All right, so talk about the moment that you were like, "Yo, this is something. Like, it's working. Like, okay, I put it out there. I got 2, but what was that real moment that you were like, oh no, this is like, could be an empire. This could be something way bigger than I just thought what, the trade and travel from a surface level is. This is going to be huge."
Yeah. There was 2 of those times. One was when I was teaching live. So that first class in Dallas, that one in May where 2 people signed up. When 71 people showed up for me to teach them I called it like how to get into the stock market or intro to the stock market, something like that. When 71 people showed up and I had charged them like $60 or something. So I think in the end, I made like $3,000. Right. Y'all do not know how excited I was because my assistant principal salary was $4,000 a month. So I'm like, this one class just did all of my salary and they came to listen to me. So at that time, my mindset was, I'm just going to teach one live class a month. And then that's what I'll do. I'll teach a class and then I'll go travel and I'll come back and I'll teach a class. So that was a turning point that said, you know what? Like, this is something. And then down the road, so after I had those 2 people sign up for the online course and I had gone from May through October teaching them, I decided, okay, I'm going to do an official launch to my Instagram list and tell them I have an online course. Because up until then, nobody really knew that I had a course, except the live people, right? So I said, I'm going to do a launch to Instagram, and 30 people signed up. Y'all don't know how excited I was to have the first 30 people in a cohort. They signed up to come hear me, to come hear me teach. That was, this is a thing. This is a thing. And people were having results too. Like, I had one girl who was like, I want you all to keep teaching. So I need you to have a VIP. I didn't have a VIP program at the time. It was literally just the first 4 weeks. Now my course is 8 weeks. But I didn't have a VIP. But several students in the class asked for me to keep teaching. It's a thing. And then people were having results. Like, one of them was like, yeah, so I usually make $10 an hour in my job, but I just made $200. That's 20 hours that you just saved me from work. Oh, this is a thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
Wow. That's powerful. I want to jump in, and I love that you said you were in operations, right? Because like me being really business minded and caring about the business side of things, I know that yes, there's emphasis put on the front end, say to launch a product or to market a product or a service. But a large part of success comes in the operations, because once you go through that first phase, now we have to follow through on what we promised. We have to have some infrastructure and some processes that are really well put together so that we can deliver effectively or efficiently. So there's a lot that happens after that. So talk to us a little bit about how you kind of just started, again, taking some of that experience, but maybe even changing it up a little bit because you're in a virtual environment, you're teaching adults, no longer students, and now applying that business acumen. What were some challenges maybe that came up along the way, or things that you had to adapt and adjust so that you can really run the business effectively?
Yeah. This is what I think differentiates the good creators from the great creators. The great creators care about their students and their students' success. So when you say like what happened after, I literally taught the class myself every week for 2 years straight. I was on coaching calls, and the class was 8 weeks, but at that time I would do each week two weeks at a time. So I would teach for 8 weeks straight, making sure that the students in the class were getting it. If they didn't get it, I would redo the course, and then I would take a couple weeks off, and then I would do a whole nother reteach the whole class, then make sure that it was still good, and then change it up. All right, they didn't get this, they didn't get that. So I retaught the class for 2 years straight, making sure that they got it. And now it's more evergreen, and it can go on I don't have to look at it, but it's because I put in the time on the front end and I made sure that my students were actually learning. And then on the top of that, because they were learning, they were my biggest marketing tool. Like most of my business comes from referrals. There was I didn't get to do Facebook ads for the longest. I just started doing Facebook ads this year. I made my first 10 million without Facebook ads because people were doing word of mouth.
Nope. Hold on.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Gotta bring you back, Teri. We gotta bring you back. You said not 7, but 8. So yeah, tell us now.
Go again. Sorry. That we're not gonna pass by that. That we're not. Say what you did before the Facebook ads. Do that.
Yeah. So I had made $10 million in revenue before I could even use Facebook ads. And my class was really cool because I know you all are all about marketing and the journey. So my company, Trade and Travel, we've done over a ton, millions and millions and millions in revenue. Yeah. And the whole, the first 3 years, we couldn't use Facebook ads. So it was all word of mouth and partnerships that helped us to get there. And to what I said, we had done the first 10 million with ads.
That's I don't. Yeah. That. Yeah. I'm gonna drop a bomb. I don't have. I'm not doing air horns.
Right.
This is crazy.